Paving this shit crank.
Hey you guys, how are you today? Before I begin this story, I just want to give a few shout out thank yous to some of my viewers and subscribers. The first two names I'm going to mention, they have been my A1s from day ones. What I mean by that is when I had the Broken Chain production channel, they were there. They were encouraging me. They were like being very interactive with me, and they also found me on this channel, and they still do the same thing. They encourage me, they interact with me, and at one point I had made a comment that I felt like giving up, and they were like, no, don't give up, keep doing it. People need to hear. So I just want to say to Stephanie Gonzalez and Debbie Light, I thank you so very much for being a part of the chain breaking family. Thank you for your motivation. Thank you for your support. Okay, I have Honeybee. Thank you, Honeybee, for being a part of the family. Thank you. And thank you for your encouragement as well. I have Average Joe. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your interaction with making comments and forcing me to do a little bit better each time. And Nick from Insuline We Trust News Media, I want to thank you as well. So those are the things that I wanted to say before I began my story. And so you guys, I got this story from Love and Crime, and I believe there's a story that I already did, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm going to go ahead and read it, and maybe it's in my list of videos that I don't remember. Okay, there's been a second arrest in the case of murder defendant who allegedly searched about hitting other people's kids. Okay, let me go ahead and scroll down so we can get this going. A Georgia woman charged in the death of a 2-year-old now has a co-defendant. Sandy Springs police still treats Christy Hannah Flood, 29, as the person who personally abused young Fallon Friendly. Wow, why would you do that? Nonetheless, the alleged murderer's live-in boyfriend is getting prosecuted too. Authorities describe Jeffrey Scott Myers, 28, as something of a bystander, but one who was in position to stop what was happening. Let's see here. Mr. Myers appeared on video interacting with the child in a loving manner, and by his own admission, the child victim was likely a family member, police said in documents obtained by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. By his inaction, the child sustained multiple injuries that resulted in the child victim's death. And maybe this is the person that committed the crime, Christy Hannah Flood. Wow. Why do they always cry once they get caught, but when they're in the midst of committing the crime against the child, they are bold and they don't seem to care, but then as soon as they get caught, they want to cry and look like the world has come down on them. You should have thought about it. There's no way in heck a little 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old kid can defend themselves from a big fat woman like you. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I'm gonna say it. This kind of stuff, like, really, you guys pisses me off. Every time you turn around, you see an adult beating up a helpless child. How would they like if somebody beat their butts? Well, that's what you're gonna get, sister, when you get in jail. Let me read this story before I go too far. Flood was charged in December. She allegedly searched on her phone about beating other people's kids. What? What type of people enjoy abusing other people's children? What does it mean to have a sudden urge to beat a child that's not yours? I hit my child and feel guilty. And why do people abuse? Girl, I'm gonna say this. You hit my baby, honey, it ain't gonna be no me sitting back. I'm gonna bop you across your head. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you straight out. Trust and believe me. Talking about you enjoy hitting other people's kid. Hit my kid. Huh. Flood allegedly fed what? Flood allegedly fed police a story that Friendly got injured bumping her head on a park side. What? And not waking up later. After she put her to bed when they returned home, investigators cited a doctor who said the child was injured so badly she could not have been able to walk or function. She sustained bruising on not just her head, but her abdomen, arms, legs, and as well as getting internal injuries. This woman needs, they're going to get her in jail, you guys. I wouldn't be surprised if we get headlines, woman that abused kids found beat to death. And I'm not inciting it. I'm just saying when it comes to children and women, it's something about people in jail. When it comes to these kids and women, they don't like that at all. Flood is being held at the Fulton County Jail for charges including malice murder, cruelty to children in the first degree, aggravated battery, and 2 counts of felony murder. Myers was arrested for cruelty to children in the second degree and murder in the second degree from police. Anyone with information on this incident is asked to contact Sandy Springs Police Detective Delaney W. Delaney at sandyspringsga.gov or by calling 770-551-3313. Images via Sandy Springs Police. The Post. There's been a second arrest in a case of murder defendant who allegedly searched about hitting other people's kids. First appeared on Law and Crime. So my thing is this: she gets a kick out of abusing other people's kids, and she gets a kick out of dominating people to take advantage. So you hurt this little kid. What did you do? Slam her head up, slam her around, punch her? What did you do? Because honey, there is going to be no peace for you. There's going to be no peace for you in jail because those women that are waiting for you are like sharks. They're going to devour you. And you got to be in protective custody because if they get a hold of you, honey, it's a wrap. So you guys, I know that I've been reading these types of stories. I'm sorry, but I have to bring awareness, you guys, to the things that's going on with these children. This will make you more vigilant and watching your kids and making sure that the people that are around your kids, that you can spot the signs of your kids being injured or taken advantage of in any type of way. So this is why I'm doing these stories, because it needs to stop. If you're a grown person and you get mad and you strike a child out of anger, you need to learn a different way of coping when dealing with people's kids or your kids, because they can't help themselves. So until next story, you guys take care of yourself. Be very watchful, you guys. And remember to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, you guys. And hit that post notification bell so when I upload new content, you'll be the first to know. Until next time, you guys, be safe and take care of yourself, okay? I'll talk to you guys much later. Bye-bye.